Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon, and this is the actual eclipse video. So the other one says bonus on it now, and I talk about the eclipse, but the thing is Mercury retrograde is killing me, and I'm dyslexic, and I did the video based on the moon being in a different part of your chart. I do, however, believe that messages from spirit are messages from spirit. So we're going to try to do it on your 8th house of transformation, and the real one here. And it's going to be massive because it's in the 8th house of transformation. I'm like, I don't want to miss doing that for you. And so what is going to transform for you is pretty massive. Okay, so I can't show you one of the cards because there's some strict YouTube video things here, and this deck has some interesting video pictures. But anyway, so it's physical health, it's vitality, strength, body image, and balance. And so we also have truth, transparency, communication, and honesty. So physical health is your root chakra. This is your throat chakra. And then we have your crown chakra. So basically root to tip and speaking up. And communication, you are Gemini. That's always the thing. All right, let's get into what Spirit has to say about this. I don't remember whose video it was, yours or maybe Taurus, could have been Leo, where I looked at the thing and I said, oh, is this the right house? It felt weird, and Spirit was trying to tell me, but I shook it off. And that's what I did. For not paying attention to the details, not slowing down, and all the other Mercury retrograde things that everybody is warned about. So, you got a bonus video? And now let's see what's going on here. I'm going to lay this out the same way. I'm using the same cards because they have to redo, almost every video. It was so excellent. Okay, so, sure this one. No, those are stuck. Okay. So the Buddha prepared jumps out. Wow, we're getting all the future forward things looking pretty stellar here. We're talking about transformation. So definitely getting in touch with spirit is going to be a major deal. Okay. All right. And the overall energy. The overall energy, it looks like this is a romance video, to be honest. I'm not sure what we had on the first one. Seems so long ago. Okay. It was several videos ago. All right, so let's see what we have here. The key to the situation is going to happen in the summer. So it could happen right now or a year from now. This energy goes out for 6 to 18 months. So it's either this summer or the following summer, but because it's happening now, the eclipses, and this is in the now position, I feel like there's a big transformation happening right now. I don't think this is next year. I feel like in your heart space right now, you are making some decisions about moving forward. Okay, so in the recent past, you were not really in touch with your intuition. They've been whispering to you. They've been trying to get a hold of you, and maybe you've been paying attention, but I think maybe paying a little more attention. And the reason I say that is because, well, I'll get there in a second. Currently, you're working on something that you're trying to build. You're trying to move forward. You're looking at the details. But here we have the Buddha prepares. And so I think that you are moving forward on your listening to spirit. The crown chakra is opening up. More information and downloads are coming in. This spire right now, it's supposed to point to where you're headed, but look, it's pointed straight up, and it's here in the top part, which means what's up here is spirit downloading information. So this is the information coming through. So you are on a spiritual progression here. The transformation for you looks like it happening in the realm of spirituality, which is going to allow you to feel more safe and secure, more like you're going to make some changes physically, which is a great way to manifest and create a better spiritual, so maybe like yoga or eating healthier choices so that you become a stronger, better vessel for spirit to work within. And speaking up and speaking your truth, being able to use your superpower of communication. In the recent past, yeah, okay, so you've been working on this. Now, this one was also in the reverse, and I really haven't been reading these in the reverse, so I'm going to say in the past, Spirit has been trying to download information. The Queen of Roses is all about bringing receptive and being open to and being intuitive. And so I feel like you've been getting a lot of information. I don't know how much of it you've been really paying attention to, but I think now you're going to start focusing. I think this eclipse that happens on Tuesday, July 16th, I didn't even say that, did I? It's happening at 5:38 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the U.S. So that's like 24 hours from now. The download is coming to you. It's going to open up your crown chakra, and I feel like you're going to be like flooded with all of this healing energy that's going to help you to move forward in your life, and you have been being protected by St. Michael this whole time. So be sure to, when you're doing your gratitude list, thank St. Michael for being there and protecting you, and ask him for his continued support. And you are making a divine covenant. This spirituality is happening. I mean, this transformation appears to be happening in your spiritual practices big time. So in the future, I think you're overcoming a loss. I think the loss might be this relationship with this with the king. Because in the past, we have the Queen of Roses, and she was in reverse, which would mean that she was looking over here at him. And you might be going from a water sign to an earth sign, because this is in the heart space, having this king of keys here, but it's also slow, steady movement, progress forward. But there is healing of this loss. And I think you heal the loss. It does feel like a breakup of some sort, or a situation that affects your partnership in a way that's disturbing, that makes you reach out for divine guidance and inspiration. So maybe your partner's lost their job. Maybe your kids is a partnership. It feels like partnership because of the king and the queen. So maybe you go from being receptive, if we look at it this way, as because it's a general reading, but not when there's usually a couple in it, but the receptive energy to the giving energy. So the receiving, and then using your throat, opening up your throat chakra to go out there and help heal other people who have been hurt. But this transformation feels like it's happening in the spiritual realm for you. I think it's as a result of some kind of a loss in regards to something that affects your partnership. It could be that you had to move, or it's a stressful situation, because the dolphin shows up with keep breathing. Keep breathing. Dolphins also remind us to have fun. Looking for the joy. They're also full of, they're very spiritual. So keep breathing also means to spend time in meditation. Oh, and here we have the Buddha prepares in that meditative pose. And so I think that you are being encouraged to develop your spiritual practice. This is the Fox Spirit. It says, trust your talents in changing times. Your talent, your superpower is your communication skills. Your ability to gather a lot of information and be able to analyze it and make really good decisions. It's also about being adaptable for you. Fox is very clever. That's a superpower. So utilize it as you transform here. But I think that your connection to spirit is going to be key. And physical health. So maybe you're up against, maybe your partner has some kind of a physical ailment, or you do, and so you have to redirect the way you manage your life, and it's going to cause a little stress. We have flowing and evolving. That's that changing times, right? So there's things, some things definitely in flux here, and it's going to require you to be adaptable, but follow your passion and keep breathing. Like, breathe your way through it. Don't let the stress get you. Use the time as an opportunity to meditate, to develop your relationship with Spirit, and to allow the healing from Archangel Raphael to come in. So you're being protected, and now the healing is coming in, and again with the sexuality. So I feel like this is a relationship that, I feel like this is a partnership that broke up, and you are hurt and you are damaged, and you're thinking, gosh, I just don't know if there's anyone for me out there. And I feel like when that kind of situation happens, that there's someone on the horizon that's very stable, that's very methodical, that's very promising. But maybe your sense of self-esteem, your self-worth, or your feeling of, whoops, what's under this one? I want to look at this card. Vitality, strength, balance, and body image. So maybe you're just really feeling out of sync, because it says physical health. So you could just be feeling really just out of sync. And so, you know, yoga is a great way to breathe and work on your balance and your strength. And so maybe taking up a nice yoga class would be a great opportunity for you to spend more time, to be present with where you are. That helps to allow you to open up that crown chakra. I think this is about self-care. I think this is about you finding the way through the self-care. Oh my gosh, what a book. Yeah, okay, so breakup. We have sad embrace. It's a breakup, or a partner has died. There's a loss somehow. Major loss. Could be a loss of a home. Just feels partnership. So we have slow and steady. So slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. So one step at a time, one day at a time. Keep breathing, working your way through it. This eclipse energy is going to bring about a major change, because we have metamorphosis. That's that transformation. So this eclipse energy is definitely going to transform something in your life. I feel like something is going to be cleared away that's not working on some level. And it's going to allow you to open up your crown chakra, get in touch with Spirit. Spend time. Hitting the gym when you're stressed out is such a great stress reliever too. So that might be a thing. I have a friend who runs a lot because it relieves her stress. That is something that you may want to consider. I personally swim, because the idea of running, all I can say, one of my friends said it really great. She goes, hey, if I'm running, you better not ask any questions, and you should start running too. Because something bad's happening. Oh my gosh. Okay, so stay focused. Stay focused on the future. Look to the future. Hold your course. This transformation is coming. Something's coming in. I think staying in connection with Spirit through the transformation process, flowing and evolving, which is also sounds like yoga practice. And so, and that's strength and vitality and being present, and it's healing. And so, I would personally recommend that over running, but hey, you're an air sign, and maybe all that wind blowing through your air makes you feel really good. I'm a water sign, and that's why I like the water. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to pull an archangel card, so that you have Saint Michael and you have Saint Raphael to call on, and then for this leg of the journey, okay, so we had the balance, the work-life balance is in the bonus one, and so then this one is about the transformation. So there are different legs of the journey, but the energy the intention was set for that eclipse energy. So it will be 6 to 18 months no matter what. The eclipse has an angle in all of the areas of your chart. It's just when it's in the house that it happens in, it has a little more oomph. And so this one. You have Archangel Uriel, God's light. Uriel is the archangel that illuminates situations, gives prophetic information, and offers transmutation. That takes that negative energy and is perfect for transitions and for transformations, because it changes the dark energy and transmutes it and puts it up into the light. And so you also have that ruby color, which is the same as the root chakra. I invoke the wise and peaceful energy of Archangel Uriel to completely surround my physical and energetic body. Help me to soothe all the conflict in my life, replace it with peace, clarity, insight. I ask you to help release my mental and emotional patterns that keep me stuck in my fears. That's that sad embrace, right? I ask that you fill me with the knowledge of who I really am. Please help me to trust my experience so that I may see the greater vision, understand the value of each, and grow in a way that serves all. I am blessed to be on this journey of my life, and I thank you, Uriel, for your continued guidance, wisdom, and vision. So I have a feeling this is a painful transformation of some sort, a sad one, but on the other side, there's something really good going to happen. You're just going to have to flow with it, evolve with it, breathe your way through it, and then see what happens. See what happens. I'd love to know. All right, you take care, and we'll talk soon.